against Dresden. So you played against international master Jakov LOXINE.
Yes.
So what are your thoughts about the game?
I think I play a sharp game,
Yeah.
which in some moment I didn't really know what is going on, but I thought I was okay all the game.
Okay. Yeah, maybe show us some critical positions.
I went d5. I prepared a bit e3, knight f6, and I only prepared b3, but he goes c4. So now after e6, I cannot bring my bishop out. Knight c3. I play this a bit weird move.
So from now on you are out of your preparation?
I just prepared with the phone half an hour before the game because I couldn't really prepare anything.
Don't reveal all.
It's very efficient if you win, so...
b3. Yeah, but here I didn't prepare anything. Castle and bishop b2. And here I have to decide if I want to play with c6 or with e5. But if I play c6, he can play some ideas with queen c2 and g4, or he can also play slow with d4, a more positional game, but I prefer to play more sharp. Here he can also take, I take with the pawn on d4, and we get an isolani, but it's better to play for something. But he went g4, which is the idea in the other variation, but here I have problem with my pawn on d4, d5. Sorry. And here I have two options. I can go knight c6, g5, and knight e4. And I lost a pawn, but I think I get compensation. But I prefer this one because he has too many weak squares in the king, and this bishop can become very bad. So he has to take. I take, and knight take. And my idea was e5. Knight f5 is almost easily move. a2. And here he has problem with these two squares because he cannot put the queen almost anywhere because my knight will come to d4, and also sometimes to b4 and d3. It depends where he puts the bishop. So here I can try to play for black squares with something like bishop c5 or knight c6, and it should be interesting, but I prefer to play more direct move e4, which I just want to play queen d7 and queen take the pawn. And also my knight is coming to e5. So. And here he decided to play d4. And I can...
Very brave move.
Yeah, because
Opening up
he has problem with his pieces, but after this move he controls better the square, and if I take, he wants to bring the king to f1, and it's not clear. And I come here to with the knight, because I always have the trick. For example, if he goes bishop g2 and I go rook e8, he cannot castle because I can take with d4 and d4, and I'm taking on h2.
Check.
Yeah. So bishop g2 rook e8 is almost helping me because I don't. If he castle here, this diagonal is very weak and he can have problems. So he decided to give up the pawn or this pawn just to castle alongside somehow. I go here and bishop e2 because he have to avoid here a check. And here I have two options. I decided to play rook e8, but I can also play something like queen d7 and take the pawn in the next move, which is also interesting, I think. But I prefer to put his king away because here, I don't know, for example, he can go queen d4 here or c5 for castle on side. And he already castle and the game starts again, completely different. So I play rook e8. And here my idea is knight f3 and he take with the pawn. And he cannot almost avoid it because if he castle, queen d7 as before, and I have too many pieces attacking his king. So he went queen d2, knight f3, have to take, knight take. And here he have two choices. He can take king here or here. If he goes here, the problem is that I play knight g4, and my queen is coming here and here. And also after queen h4, if he do some move like h3, I have the move rook e2, avoiding the queen to defense. So probably his better try here is queen d3, knight take on h2, rook take, bishop take, queen take. And he have a good chain of pawns, but I think it's not enough for the exchange.
Yeah.
And if he goes something more slow like h3, queen h4, then it's not easy to avoid rook e2. So he decided to come to d1. And then I have to do something now, because if he goes here and the rook here, suddenly it's my king who can have problems.
Yeah.
So I play here the b5 to open everything. He cannot take with the knight because my rook is entering here, and if he take on b5, then I don't really calculate anything because this pawn is very weak, and suddenly after bishop b4, for example, and rook c8, everything is falling down. So he goes to rook g1, which is a very interesting try, because suddenly he also has some threats, and I took here. Here he decided to take back, because for all the moves like queen h5 or queen g6, I can parry with g6 or sometimes also bishop f8, because now this pawn is hanging.
Yeah.
That's why he took. And now I have a lot of options. I can go, for example, rook b8 or bishop f8 to protect this pawn, because he have problem with this pawn and this pawn after a move like queen c8. But I tried to avoid the bishop power with bishop e5.
Yeah.
And if queen somewhere, always g6. And I have some ideas now of rook b8 and rook take on b2. And also rook c8, queen c7, and he has problem with this pawn. So here he go queen h6, and I went g6. And he don't really have any real attack after bishop e5. He took, and I took with the h pawn. I can also take with the f pawn, but I prefer to have this here for any endgame. And he goes here with the king. And now I can go rook b8 or queen c8, which is threatening. But I prefer to put my rook active before, because rook b1 is almost only move, because I'm playing rook take on b2,
Yes.
and the bishop is very powerful after this.
Yeah.
So he goes rook b1 and queen c8. And now I'm attacking this pawn, and the queen is coming to f5, which is almost made, because king d2 I have bishop f4, and I trap the queen. And the king here, he has problem with his rook on b1. So here he took the pawn,
Okay.
and that's not really perpetual, because here I have knight h7. And
That's it.
yes, totally, no, the game was, sorry. He played before rook g5, sorry, here. And after queen take on c4, he took here. But it's the same
Okay.
as before.
Fine. Yeah, thank you very much. Nice game.
You're welcome.